Hafening, good morning Guam. I'm Amanda Dedicatoria with your morning news recap. Thanks for tuning in. And topping our newscast, Public Auditor Benjamin Cruz is raising questions about the accuracy of the revenues collected and taxes paid by the vendors who ran the games of chance during the Liberation Carnival earlier this year. By his reckoning, the report suggests that the vendors who bid just over $400,000 to win the right to run the game of chance ended up losing money. The report submitted by the Department of Revenue and Taxation to Public Auditor Cruz provides little information that is new, besides the amount paid by the three Game of Chance vendors in taxes, $15,151.28. The report does not reveal how much was paid out in winnings to the gamblers who played at the House of Cards or the other games of chance. Neither the gross revenue figure or the net was required to be disclosed. But at least the net can be calculated since the limited gaming tax of 4% on net revenues applied to the Game of Chance vendors. The net works out to be about $378,000. Subtract the $15,000 paid in taxes on that amount and the vendors' take-home pay was $363,000, about $40,000 less than what they paid to win the bids to conduct the games. That's how much the vendors would have earned, which is less than what they paid for the right to run the Games of Chance at the Liberation Carnival this year. If Games of Chances are allowed to again next year, Cruz believes the law should be revised to allow for a full audit of the revenues earned and the wins paid out to the gamblers who took part. A spokesperson for the Yap state government said that they have made progress with the investigation of the shooting death of Rachelle Bergeron, the state's acting attorney general. Investigators have already questioned several persons of interest on their possible involvement in the shooting, but no arrests have been made so far, according to Constantine Yobelau, the Director of Civic Affairs for the Yap state government. At this time, Yobelau said that he believes the team has made progress and are just working through the material evidence and statements gathered during the past few days. Bergeron and her dog were shot on Monday night, October 14th, in the small Micronesian state after returning from a daily run. After the shooting, the FSM State Department of Justice and the U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation launched a joint investigation on the incident. A workshop hosted by the Guam legislature highlighted the importance of Guam's native plants to the preservation of the environment, addressing climate change, as well as the survival of the island's cultural heritage and identity. During the workshop, Elsa Dumiliner, UOG Center for Island Sustainability Associate Director, spoke about her study which focuses on the Polynesia-Micronesia biological hotspot, which includes Guam. According to Dumiliner, Guam is in one of 25 geographical areas in the world with a high rate of endemism for plant species, which means that there are plants that can only be found on island and nowhere else in the world. Losing these native species and the traditional knowledge in these hotspots could negatively impact the island as well as the region. Senator Sabina Paris, who organized the workshop, said that the face of a climate crisis, the international community has come to realize the contributions of indigenous knowledge to address climate change, even halting global warming. And that was a look at your morning news update. I'm Amanda Dedicatoria. Thanks for watching. Have a good morning and a great day.